What is up, YouTube? In today's video, we're going to talk about 3 different ways you can stop the infamous PA boot over. The third way is pretty much the guaranteed way to shut it down all the way. Now, we are going to be using a cover 3 to stop this, utilizing man defense. All right, so if we want to utilize man defense, we've got to send a blitz off the edge to make sure that they stay inside the pocket. Now, with the slot corner being the one that's going to go ahead and blitz, if you have him on a contain assignment, they can still roll out of that. So what we want to do is move this guy out to where he's no longer in a contain, and we want to force our opponent to make sure that they stay inside. So we've got contain, we've got basically a slot corner acting as a secondary contain. We're going to go ahead and delay fade, snap this ball, and let's just try rolling out. We cannot roll out, and the guy that is manned up to tight end, he comes off the edge, but we can't release the tight end, and we get sacked because essentially we have double contains. You cannot double team a person. Now, the guy that we're going to be using for this particular defense is the guy that is in the seam flat, this middle linebacker, Barnes. This is going to be our user. We are going to user him all day long. Now, we are going to go ahead and utilize the Mabel to one side of the field, not both, because there's no double crosser until they start motioning people over with Hot Route Master that we have to worry about. We are also going to go ahead and blitz our user, and then we're going to go ahead and take X, drop him into a mid-read, and then we're going to take let's go X and bluff blitz him into a 3-rec hook, and this is how we're going to go ahead and shut this play down completely. Now, usering is very, very important right here. If you're a D-line user, if you're using a safety, you're going to get smoked in the middle of the field. If you're using a corner, they'll catch onto that and use hot routes. We're going to go ahead and use Barnes and just work the middle of the field. Remember, we do not have zone drops for our yellow zones. Our hook zones remain default. So we're going to snap this ball. We're going to follow, we're going to follow, we're going to follow, we're going to pass that off. And he's here right there. Okay, 5 wasn't quite deep enough. Maybe we needed to set the zone drops of the flat zones to 10 and now take away that zone, the mini crosser from the slot receiver altogether. At the same time, let's just go ahead and set this up one more time. We're going to go ahead and delay fade, snap the ball. Remember, we would actually set our flats to 10 and our, what's it called? Our purples to 30. And you see right there, the 3-rec hook plays it beautifully, passes it off to the mid-read. The mid-read then in turn passes it off to the inside third, and there's no chance for the delay fade to get open at all. And we're going to go into cover 2 man. Now, we do need to make sure we have our flats set to 10, okay? Because we notice that these shallow crosser from the slot receiver, it's getting over the top. That's an issue. So, cover 2 man, and we're going to go ahead and pinch D-line, slants outside. That's the best way to get sheds in big nickel. So, we're going to go ahead and Mabel that one side of the field. And from here, it kind of depends what they're doing. If they're running just a simple old PA boot over where they leave the play action, you can go ahead and user the guy that's manned up to the running back, blitz or user so you don't get forced out of the way because you have yourself manned up, and then just take away whatever you need to. Now, I like to go ahead and drop LB into an inside third for that deep post so they cannot hit him on the break. And we're going to go ahead, delay fade, and just kind of run it like this on offense, and we're going to run it like that on defense. So again, pay attention to what they're doing with the running back. If they have him a little option route, you need to take care of that because he's going to get underneath the 10-yard zone drop for the flat, and obviously the curl flat's going to be nowhere to be found. And let's just snap the ball, and let's just run this play. Okay, so we got the deep crosser. You can see it's taken away. They go ahead and delay fade. If they were to roll out, I didn't really get to roll out right there. I was paying attention on defense. But if they roll out, let's just drop. Okay, come on. I'm getting the wrong controllers all mixed up today. So if they roll out, let's go ahead. Oops. What was this guy? This guy's manned up to him. Let's put him into inside third. Kind of run it like this. I'm going to just go ahead. We'll hop on to D-line right here. What we're going to do is we're going to attempt to roll out, and you're going to assume a user is going to be there. Okay, so remember, this is going to be your user the entire time. We'll snap. Oh, I don't even know how I'm going to do this. We'll snap this ball. We're going to go ahead, and you can see right there, we'd have our user right there. I'm going to have to control 2 players at once. Roll out and user is very, very difficult. That's a good mind to work out right there. But you guys get the idea. It's all about understanding what zone drops you have out there. If you have your flat set to 10, your curl flat set to 30, you can pass off that deep crosser, the inside third. A lot makes it to where they cannot just throw the deep post on the break because the inside third is going to be close enough to be able to play that, take it away, and pick it off for 6 potentially. The last thing is remembering with the user, when they roll out against man defense, the guy that is manned up to the tight end will break from his man assignment for whatever reason and just go after the QB. So again, kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. We roll out, you can see right there, bang, pass lead it away from the spies, easy dot, right? Now we can hit that all day, every day against man defense, and that's where usering comes down and where it is absolutely necessary to user the delay fade. If you are using man defense, Mabel one side of the field with your curl set to 30, your flat set to 10. Watch for any potential motion over slants that they may run, or if they get a inside release really quickly with a shallow crosser from the slot. Watch that. And then always watch for a blind throw to the tight end delay fade, and that's going to shut this play down completely. So if you guys are new to the channel, be sure you hit that sub button. I'm going to go ahead and just start doing more offensive stuff because it seems like blitzes are kind of, well, dead at this point of the year. And so be on the lookout for that. We will see you guys in the next one.
I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight.